Okay, we will exit battle. Now we have plenty of time left here. So let's look at a new game here. And we're going to again stick to the single missions, I think. Instead of trying to do a... Oh, and well, let's go back to the main menu. Just new game here. We can do a single mission, we can generate a mission, we can start the campaign, or we can generate a campaign. So if you like this, and you're just looking here at, yeah, these are the ones that they've built. I don't know if there's any, I clicked on this before and didn't get anything coming back from the Steam Workshop. So we'll go back to default. So I don't know if there's anything up there yet. I'll stream for another approximately 40 minutes or so. So if you want to stay around random. I don't know if we should. What was it? XRTG did Hell's Gate last week, where we did the Distant Rumble just now, or one of the DLCs, the last 6. Okay. Okay. Let's read Attack 1986. Okay, 86. To prevent the seizure of the ferry site, the enemy forces have cleared the field, dismounted to... Okay, well, let's see how well I do. And I've not even touched this scenario before, so no prep here. This is purely me looking at this, so we will play this here. Okay, so this is going to be our advance. We want to, okay, the Elbe. So we can see, okay, we're Harburg. I really quite honestly don't know where that is. I do know where the Elbe River is, but beyond that, don't know. So we have a fording position here. Nice early M1 Abrams tanks, I believe. Here we're going to have the, with the 105mm guns. Still good tanks, still very good. Okay, some scouts. No, okay, we don't have any artillery register points to put in, and of course we don't have any minefields or anything because we're on the offensive. Okay, I'm guessing we can cross this water here, because I'm guessing that's a ford there. That would be similar, but I don't know that we want to cross the water. Now let's, and H, let's see, okay. Pretty damn flat, so we're pretty damn open. They're sort of along the ridge line, if anything. Which is right here. These are our Abrams, yes. Okay, M2 Abrams, which are the infantry carrying type. The M3 are the scout types. Let's see if we have any of those. No, we just have these infantry scout teams. Well, okay, well, all this makes me want to, let's move these guys up to here. No, we want to attach these to this. Reattach, yes, to here. How did I do this? Yeah. Okay, they're all attached now. Good. Okay. But I do want to individually move a few of you. Don't want to move you out of your command zone area. Thinking of coming along this river here and pushing up that flank there. What are the, okay, more Abrams HQs, okay. Well, actually, let's move you down there like that. We have our Vulcan anti-aircraft guns. Those would be wicked against infantry, but the M113 is particularly thin-skinned. Okay, we have some mortars. Looks like, well, we may have some smoke. Okay, blue, white, red. Okay, well, let's see if I can, well, we'll see if the scout team can swim. And our air support, well, nothing. Artillery. Okay, we have 0 guns with 0 ammo. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yes, thanks for following us, Doug. So we are without a luck of artillery. Like I say, I'd love to have artillery to pound known enemy positions. Okay, well, let's start and let's pause so that we can. I want to send some scout teams forward. Do we do the obvious thing and send them to the building? Okay. We'll call it scout to here. Oh. And you can come up to see some of the sort of folds here. Come to there. There's a fold right here, so let's see if they can scout to there. I'll keep doing that. See if you can do that. So let's just start with that. See if we spot anything as it is. Okay, so we are spotting in T-80 tanks, and we're already engaging a bunker here. Okay, good thing. Destroyed, good. But do your job, take out these Concentrate your fire. We've lost. Maybe I should have kept the Bradleys further back. Oh, to have some artillery. To put down smoke, to move through it, to put fire on some of these positions. Right now, I'm just letting these guys go. Taking out the troops in the building there. We still have one. He's obscured by. Okay, well, let's be a bit of an armored commander here. Okay, no, where is our tanks? We want to advance to here. That'll be that for you. Come up to there. Now that we've got those two starting to move, hopefully soon, 20 some seconds, let's get you advancing to there. Like I say, try to keep multiple units advancing, you know, together. We have enough fire put on these troops here for the moment to let these guys start moving, hopefully. Almost too much fire now. Okay, looks like they dealt with them. I'm sure there's more here. Are you guys, just because you're walking, haven't moved any further? Mines. Okay, so we spotted some mines here. Or what are these? 8 anti-tank obstacles. Okay, not mines, but anti-tank obstacles. More right there. Okay, so, well, we are going to come around here, but we're going to then see that on the road, so we're going to try to stay off of the roads. Oh, spotted one tank here. Shorter range. Synchronized movement. Formation flag. So, oh, well, cancel, so click there. Okay. No? Alright, I have not used the formation. I am a, fine, short, quick, move, seek cover, yes, no. Control R, re-attack. Control R. touch the first formation control plus R. Sorry, I'm messing this up, I'm sure. Yes, that would be a scary option. Off the roads. Oh yeah, he's getting unattached. Don't mean to unattach you. There we are. Now we're back to being... Oh, we're not back to being that yet. Okay, oh, okay. Just a moment ago. Okay, cancel, cancel, cancel. Use the platoon flag. Okay. There we go. Now we're back to that. We do have maybe some cover from possible flanking by the Soviets from there. Uh-oh. We've encountered something here. Infantry squad, mow them down. Mow them down. Hopefully they don't have RPG-7s. Looks like they fired one, or something like that. I'm guessing that would be an RPG-7. Okay, we have something over here. Now we're moving that as a formation. Now here in particular, I wanted to keep these two here as fire support. Might not be smart of me, but we've lost one Bradley so far. I want to come over here to get around here to see if we run into any minefields. Before I move my Bradley's full of troops across there. Maximum zoom is incredibly close, almost non-useful for gameplay, but does give you a nice image of what the vehicles look like or other things. And we can see Harburg. Well, let's click off of this. I don't know other cities and towns around the area outside of the map for maximum zoom out. Well, these guys are moving down the road, damn. Really didn't want that. Okay, well, just because I'm worried about mines or anti-tank obstacles. Now they've got, you know, nice models here, as we're seeing down in the corner there. In the last battle, we saw really nice models of Mirage 3s zipping across the battlefield for an airstrike that I sent into a uninhabited or oh, we just lost an Abrams. Yeah, I don't know if I should be doing this movement. I didn't want you to go that way. I wanted you to come down here, but okay. Which even more turns the sides. I don't know whether I should stop your movement and have you battle it out, or move to get out of the kill zone, get behind one of these little ridges here. Oh, shortest pass if you want them to. Maybe you don't want to. Okay, good. SOP here. Pathfind short, quick cover. Okay, great. So. Okay, it looks like these two have now. So we'll do SOP for them, short, advance. I want you to avoid the water. So. There. Here I do sort of want you to come around the water. I don't want to give other waypoints. Oh, I'm on the wrong vehicle. No. What is it? Orders. No. Reverse stretch. Rotate. Oh well, I'll live with that. It's this one. I want you to come to here. Advance to there. There we go, that's it. Well, we lost two. Yeah, okay, well you're gonna get off that road. Okay, well. Orders SOP short. Hopefully that's not too late. Oh, and I forgot to use these guys. Okay, and I literally forgot to use these guys. If I'd done this right, I would have done that, and I would have, let's see, done that earlier, well earlier. Watching me, forgetting to use my mortars is a me mess up here, not anything but that. Come on, Vulcan, shoot them down. What are these? MiG, what? MiG-21, yes. Come on, shoot them down, shoot them down, shoot them down. There we go, there we go. Shoot them down, take them out. So I really should have oh, we've lost both of these guys, so I really should have prepped better with them. The smoke. Smoke is your friend on that. Stayed way back and smoked all this up first. That's what I should have done. We have something there, but recoilless rifle. Probably, what is that? I forget the model. So they're over there too as well. Oh, smoke ready. Okay, got her. Fire for effect. Fire for effect. Yeah. No, this battle is, I'm messing it up badly. Obviously, I'm messing up terribly. Let's use smoke over here. So now that I'm seeing this better, and yes, I was sort of warned what would happen if they had tanks over here, and I knew they could. Oh, SOP on you is short, right, okay. Advance to contact. Let's see if they go through the water or if they go around it. Okay, so we've got that smoke. Let's but we've used up all of our smoke. Okay. Not that we probably had a lot of it, but no. gun. Hey, Toy Jet, how you doing? Well, actually, we're pushing against the red tide, and we're not doing well. We're losing badly. Thank you, Grinjnikov. I'm sure I'm butchering your name. Now this is my reserve. Of course, remember, he who commits his reserve. We're gonna just go fast, just for the hell of it. Oh no, fast there. He who commits his reserve last wins. This is, we're actually playing the Americans here with Abrams in the 1980s, Abrams and Bradleys. Now we're trying to push against the Soviets here. They're confident, buttoned up, which is good. But they are the last of 4. Okay. Keep targeting them. Okay, they're ready. So fire for effect. Fire for effect. Yeah, I could just fire 1 round. Boom. Very front ring. Okay, now they're going through the water. Weak point, front hull destroyed. Yes, we're losing badly here. Oh, we've taken that out. We're firing this recoilless rifle. I think that's a recoilless rifle, right? Yeah. We spotted barbed wire, anti-tank obstacles. Well, Norway has its own defense plan of its terrain. Okay, well, I would have liked a lot more smoke. Maybe I should just put a few rounds in each spot and done a lot more smoke here. And dealt with this a lot better. There's a reason why Poland does not have well-defined borders, and I'm looking at historically. I'm not, talking about any one moment. Is Warsaw on the eastern or the western side of the country? Well, it's because of geography that it doesn't have, sort of like Norway, which has, okay, well, it may be hard to spot the ridge line or whatever between the mountains of Sweden and Norway, but you generally got the idea of where the border should be there. And similarly, like the border of France and Spain, they're just a natural our scouts sort of, I guess, got them to spot. And they're shooting at our scouts. Well, I don't know, FA, whether it's that they like each other or whether who the hell goes up to the mountain ranges to try to like exactly figure out what's useful territory. I'm sure if there was some super valuable minerals spotted that they wanted to go mine would be an issue, but okay, so well, we've got you now. Let's go. You're sort of green, ready to go. So let's power forward into an ambush somewhere. Yes, we're being very optimistic. And we can also, let's go SOP shortest. Keep them moving here. Advance to here. To here. Oh, we're spawning some mines there. It's sort of why we're trying to avoid the road. And yes, I'm micromanaging it. I want to micromanage things. I like micromanaging things. Yeah, I understand about the command tanks and all that, and it makes a lot of sense, but I'm just such a natural micromanager. And it goes, quite honestly, it goes back to my days of, okay, you guys have probably fired enough, playing board games in which you have to fire and move every single unit and roll the dice all the time. So I have that tendency with all games to want to micromanage it. Uh-oh, we spotted another fortification. Okay, well, good. You shoot at it. Oh, good. Good, taking it out. These guys are vainly attempting to follow my orders up. 2 casualties. One guy left to dash out here, which I gave him on basically a suicide mission. If there was anything out here, it would have been much better to come up with like a scout or advance the contact, and then they would have stopped. Instead, it continued to move fast into being dead. Oh, okay. You're on SOP. Yeah, you're on SOP short. Yeah, that's the way we want it. Minimize time or areas to be hit by. Road movement, obstacles. Lost here. Our smoke may be wearing off or something. I don't know if I have the heart just to kill these guys by pushing them in. Sort of a... And here comes an ATGM off of a BMP, what, 2 or 3? Boom, destroyed. Yeah, and we lost them. Okay, what fool of a commander ordered an attack against a prepared position? And we have bunkers here, for God's sake. against prepared position without supplying proper artillery support. That's what I want to know. That's who I'm going to blame. It's not my fault as the unit commander sitting in this main battle tank here. It's the commander who sent us in what is essentially only a frontal assault path. Because I don't know if everyone realizes it. This goes back to, again, I went through a couple years of ROTC, but I decided, because Clinton was president, I decided not to stay in and wanted to go into his army, so I left when I could. And part of that, quite honestly, was so much of the class of ROTC was going to go into the reserves, and I didn't want to be a part-time soldier. And I didn't know if I stayed in, if I was going to be able to be a full-time officer or a part-time officer, and I did not want to be just a part-time officer. So that's why I decided not to go in. But what they do is they get a map sort of like this, and they draw lines on it here, line of departure here, which is sort of your deployment zone. And they set that up, and they give you limitations, because they have another unit, say, over here, and they don't want this unit entangling with this unit. So you have boundary lines that keep you limited in your area of operation. So a lot of this, and we still have this, so of course we can zoom out here, a limited field of operation comes from the tabletop being only so big to play war games on. A lot of it's that, but it's also the idea that you want to deconflict units so that they're not, somebody's taking fire from over here, somebody down here is taking fire from over here, doesn't call in artillery on it when, say, my unit is about ready to assault it and get caught in the artillery from this other unit, being sent in. So that everybody has its own areas of operation, so that we're being pushed into here, assault across an open area on a river in a built-up zone that has bunkers. I would not want to do that without artillery support. I know the scenario did say that we were trying to block an enemy that was retreating, so I took it to be speed a little more importance than firepower. In that, if you were watching from the beginning, saw that I was identifying these units here that we can see that are sort of dead now, and as soon as they were being identified, the multiple vehicles were just heavily engaging them, and that can work very effectively, and the Army wants you to use bounding fire support, in that you have say 2 units that are putting fire on the enemy, use the 3rd unit to maneuver. Now, I did not expect to find bunkers. I did not expect to find tanks sitting in the middle of buildings, because I presume there's still a tank in here. Just that we have some smoke here around that's keeping us from spotting it. So, yeah, it's not the kind of thing. Again, if the command tank with the... Okay, yes. This is in the 80s. I think it was 82. Is when... because these are Bradleys and 105 millimeter Abrams, so fairly early Abrams that we're playing. Well, I want to thank you all for watching. If you haven't already, please hit the follow button for this channel. You can also look for gamer_1745 on Twitch, and follow me on Twitch as well. There's also, on that page, you can scroll down and see a link to my YouTube channel, which we will be putting this up on my YouTube channel, and so people can watch me get defeated there and learn about this game. This is a really good game. This is a scary, real game. It may not seem realistic to you, but to me, obviously we're seeing things like, the missiles flying across the map, which you wouldn't have seen historically, but having these units on maps seems very, very realistic to me, especially for an 80s or 90s era kind of battle. Very, very chillingly real on that field, so it is something to be done. So thank you all for watching. So mercifully, the stream is over as I leave the field in defeat. Thank you so much, everyone.